So today we're going to formulate my skin toner, and it's a very simple but effective formulation. And what it will do is it will balance the pH of your skin. It refines fine lines, it firms the skin, and it also brightens. And I'm just going to show you what it looks like. It's an absolutely amazing formulation. If I just apply it to the back of my hand, it's absolutely gorgeous. Key ingredients in this formulation are hibiscus flowers, and I use dried hibiscus petals. And hibiscus is an amazing ingredient in a skin toner because it purifies the skin, it breaks down dead skin cells and increases cell turnover, and also it boosts collagen formation. The next ingredient is rosehip, and I use rosehip powder. And rosehip powder brightens the skin, hydrates and moisturizes the skin, and also boosts collagen formation. The next ingredient we have is green tea. And green tea is antibacterial and anti-inflammatory, and that aids to curb acne and results in a clear and flawless skin. In addition, green tea also contains vitamin E, and that nourishes and hydrates the skin. And not only does it moisturize the skin, it brightens the skin and also aids in reversing sun damage, aids in fading dark spots and pimples. Horsetail herb minimizes the appearance of pores. It smooths and refines the complexion, tightens the skin, and also plumps the skin. Then we have blueberries, and you can use fresh or frozen blueberries in this formulation. And blueberries are high in salicylic acid, and they help to remove dead skin, unclog pores, and they kill acne-causing bacteria. And the next ingredient is apple cider vinegar. And apple cider vinegar restores the natural pH balance of your skin and also aids in clearing excessive oils from the skin. And the second thing that it does, it's a natural preservative. Then we have Palmarosa. And I use Palmarosa as an alternative to witch hazel. So if you have a preference for witch hazel in your skin toner, you can just substitute that for the Palmarosa. And for me, I prefer Palmarosa to witch hazel because it's far more gentle on my skin. My skin doesn't feel completely stripped of natural oils. It still feels supple and healthy. It's antibacterial, and it balances the production of sebum, which is the skin's natural oil, and it also helps in the prevention of acne. This skin toner also contains okra and flaxseed gel, and I do a combination of the two. So okra is a source of vitamin C, which promotes the production of collagen and the growth of new skin cells. It effectively reduces fine lines and dark spots. It has antioxidant properties and reduces the level of inflammation in the skin, while flax seeds aid in the growth of new skin cells. It also is rich in antioxidants, and it helps to tighten the skin and also prevents sagging skin. And also the fatty acids in flax seeds are also really important in nourishing the skin and keeping it hydrated and keeping it moisturized. So in order to create the skin toner, first thing I do is I want to infuse the horsetail and the green tea and the rosehip powder, and I infuse that in a airtight jar, and I've got equal amounts of horsetail and green tea, and I use roughly about 5 to 6 tablespoons of each, and then a couple of tablespoons of rosehip powder, and then I will then add 2/3 of the glass jar that I infuse it in with apple cider vinegar, and then the rest I fill to the brim with boiling water. Seal it, make sure it's airtight, and then leave it for a minimum of a week so it infuses. Separately, I then do 4 or 5 tablespoons of hibiscus flowers, and then probably about 2 to 3 tablespoons of blueberries, and you can use fresh or frozen. Again, 2/3 of the jar you're going to fill with apple cider vinegar, and then the rest you're going to use boiling water. Pop a lid on it and leave that to infuse again for a while. So I'm now going to strain the green tea, horsetail herb, and rosehip infusion, and I'm using my fine tea strainer. A little bit more. I want about 200 milliliters of this. So it's got an amazing color. It's a very deep green. Now we're going to add the hibiscus and blueberry infusion. And I do this by eye. It's roughly about half the amount of your green tea, horsetail, and rosehip infusion to the hibiscus and blueberry infusion. And don't panic if you have hibiscus and blueberry infusion left. I said because you can actually use it as a super juice on your hair. We're going to stir it thoroughly, and that's perfect. That's absolutely the perfect color. Now going to add about 100 grams of our okra and flaxseed gel, and just mix it in thoroughly, and that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. And then to the infusion, we are going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 drops of Palmarosa, and I do roughly about 1 drop of Palmarosa to 100 milliliters of our toner. And the final step is just to decant it into an airtight container, and that's what I'm going to do here. So I'm decanting about half of it. There we go, perfect. Now what remains, just place that in an airtight jar and keep refrigerated. So I'm going to give it a good shake, and then I'll just show you what it looks like. It's a really quick formulation, and you now have your brightening, refining, balancing and firming skin toner. It's absolutely gorgeous. There you go. Perfect. Low cost, a really effective formulation, and really quick. No more than about 10 minutes to put everything together. Enjoy.